welcome back in, everybody. Still to come, your college football preview for this weekend.
But first, my favorite part of the show, we're going to hand out some helmet stickers. Patrick, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Yeah, I think it's no surprise where I'm going with this one. Coach Jimerson and his squad pick up a very good win to start division play over Southeast Lauderdale. So Enterprise, the Bulldogs, they're getting my helmet sticker tonight. Congrats on the win, Coach. Keep it up. Carmen, who is your helmet sticker?
I'm so glad you asked. The Meridian Wildcats are taking my helmet sticker this week. Coach Gandy and the boys had a big win out there today. They look great. McCann, Leggett, great connection on the field tonight, and two wins in a row now. So congratulations to them. Very deserving of a helmet sticker.
No, I completely agree. That quarterback, he's got a tight spiral right there. That's a pretty good-looking spiral, and that receiver's, he's the real deal.
Oh, they had some good connection on the field tonight. It was a little like Milrow.
Yeah, Milrow.
Williams action.
Sore subject for you, but anywho. Tomorrow's college football action has most of our teams scattered across the country at 2 p.m. On WTOK-2, our HBCU matchup is Arkansas Pine Bluff at Alcorn State at 4 p.m. Jackson State is hosting Alabama A&M, and then at 6 p.m., Southern Miss Golden Eagles are hosting the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. And in the SEC matchups on ABC this week at 11 a.m., it's Mizzou headed to Texas A&M to take on the Aggies. And then at 2:30 p.m., Auburn travels to Georgia in that rivalry game. Primetime Arkansas hosting Tennessee on ESPN at 2:30. You can catch Ole Miss looking to bounce back at South Carolina. Ole Miss got punched in the mouth against Kentucky last week. They fall to 12. We'll see how they respond at 3:15 on the SEC Network. Alabama, after that big win last week over Georgia, don't fall for the trap. Don't fall asleep. Not saying they're going to be upset by Vandy, but it's not an easy game. Vandy is not the same Vandy team.
Vandy's sneaky.
Yeah.
And Nick Saban came out saying about the only place in the SEC that doesn't feel like you're playing in the SEC is Vanderbilt. So best believe Vanderbilt's going to be having a handful of fans at least.
Sure, a handful, yeah. So
but I think Bama will chop them
I think Bama handles business. It's nothing
sure.
to be scared of in that game. But it's one of these weeks where there's not really a great game that stands out. I mean, you look at where game day's going. They're going to Cal and Miami, new ACC matchup. It's not good. It's not a good slate of college football. Next week, that's the week everybody's had their eye on since the schedules were released. But, weeks like this, that's where you get those upsets that you don't see happen.
It's a sneaky week because a lot of teams are in a look-ahead spot. A lot of teams are also in the potential to have a hangover game. Alabama coming off of this game. Not that I ever think they would take a loss to Vandy. But and Ole Miss, Georgia position coming off of losses. Are they going to handle business? Are they going to get punched in the mouth again, kind of kick them while they're down? This is the week where you find out. So
let's talk about that 11 a.m. game. I think that's the best game in the ACC or the SEC. Mizzou at A&M. A lot of people are high on A&M. I'm kind of fading that just because
I don't like what the public likes. I never like what the public likes.
And it's
Mizzou coming in as a dog.
It's just so one-sided. It's like everybody's picking A&M. I think I'm going to pick Mizzou to win in that game. I don't like Mizzou. I think they're a bit overrated, but when 99.9999999% of the public is on one side of the game, that usually means other side's going to win.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to see game day tomorrow. It's going to be all Texas A&M across the bottom, and Mizzou's probably going to eke out a win. And I don't think that's anything negative about A&M. They're still figuring stuff out year one under Elko and stuff like that. But, we'll see.
I'm also interested in this Tennessee game. Coming in as a 13.5-point favorite, I feel like they deserve a little bit more than that, but maybe there's a reason they're not getting more than that. I mean, I think Arkansas's quarterback has done some damage so far. Greens look pretty good, but, we'll see. Yeah, I kind of want to see Tennessee steamroll people. Also, Tennessee's kind of sneaking up in the poll.
They are.
They're 7, 6, 5, sitting at that 4 spot right now. So do they keep climbing, kind of sneak up there into a 3-2 spot? I don't know.
Yeah.
Potentially. That's another kind of watch game this weekend.
It is, and I'm not saying Arkansas is going to win, but Tennessee, they're coming off that high, beating Oklahoma and Norman. They had that bye week, but it'll be interesting to see how does Nico respond on the road. And I'm not saying Arkansas's environment's going to be any different than Oklahoma, but it'll be interesting to watch that game. Auburn, Georgia, I think Georgia handles business. Bama, I think Bama handles business. Real quick, Ole Miss, South Carolina, who do you like?
I think Ole Miss, but I wouldn't be surprised if they had a slow start.
Okay. Yeah, I like Ole Miss too. I think they win by like 7. So that's going to do it for Football Friday this week. As always, thanks to you at home for watching. We'll see you next week. Stay tuned.